Thalassophobia, otherwise known as the intense fear or phobia of large bodies of water. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm personally terrified of the ocean. So to help me overcome my fears, I'm gonna be spending 100 Minecraft days or 33 real-life hours in the Bermuda Triangle. Day 1. I spawned in the ocean world, completely terrified of anything that moves. You know what? We've got this huge ocean. I'm just gonna go for a quick swim. What is that? Okay, no. Peekaboo! Oh! I've decided to never go in the ocean again. Now, luckily for me, I spawned on an island, which is good for 2 reasons. First one is that it is severely easier to get resources this way. The second reason is that because this island is actually a village, I can abuse villager trades. Especially the armorer. Like, look at that. He sells diamond armor for emeralds. Excuse me, my good friend. Have you heard of a thing called capitalism? Day 2, I decided to do some exploring in the ocean, but I had to be really careful because in this mod pack, there are things like sirens and sea serpents, and I'm not exactly eager to see either of them, which is why I needed to get tools and armor as quickly as possible if I wanted to leave. Ooh, a buried map. Time to find some shiny rocks. I eventually loaded onto a boat and then jumped into the water to try and find the buried treasure, but I got really scared, so I went back up. Day 3, I found the courage to go back out into the oceans to look for buried treasure, and I found shiny rock! Day 4, I returned to the village with the intent of setting up a mine. This was partially because I really needed resources, but also I was too stupid to realize that I could just I could employ villagers for emeralds. And so at the end of day 4, I was able to employ my first villager. I am a horrible human being. I am taking apart the villagers' houses and selling it right back to them. Day 6, I wanted more shiny rocks, so I went mining. I ended up having to use doors while I was mining because I did not anticipate the caves being filled with water as well. Okay, I don't remember this, but apparently on day 6, I got an armor. Like, what? When did this happen? I don't remember doing this. Anyways, it actually ended up working out really well for me because mining was going really slowly for me. I was not able to find anything. And so on day 10, I pivoted my strategy from mining to capitalism. No, don't look at me like that. I know you would have done the same thing too. So for the rest of day 10, I started gathering resources in order to make a tree farm. And yes, you are currently watching me spend tons of emeralds on stone shovels. And by tons, I mean 4, but that was all the emeralds that I had. I spent the next couple of days working on the tree farm, improving it, and trading with villagers until eventually I had enough to buy some diamond armor. I have a diamond chest. I'm almost covered in full diamonds now. On day 16, I made a bunch of beds so that the villagers could breed. I don't know why I included this in the video. I just really wanted y'all to know that they had beds and that they were breeding. Day 17, I went back into the mines in hopes of finding one more diamond for an enchantment table. And in the next clip, I'll show you exactly how many I got. It's blank because I got none. I did get some really long-lasting poison though. This footage is sped up by 4 times, by the way. Yep. It's still going. This thing lasted forever. Day 18 all the way through 20, I spent constantly grinding away, mining trees, turning those trees into sticks, selling those sticks, and then using those emeralds that I got to upgrade my armor and gear. Sometimes I would go and farm instead, but even then, everything that I farmed, I just traded back for emeralds. It took me a while, but on day 23, I was finally brave enough to go and explore the oceans. I mean, it only took like nearly full prot 2 diamond armor, but we're here. Day 26, I was starting to look for resources in the ocean, but I made sure that I never left the main island just because I was too scared, and the ocean is a scary place, okay? I also got a scuba gear, so you know, if I was a dog, I would be scuba doo. That joke sounded funnier in my head. Day 28, I got an enchantment table. You don't understand how nice this was. I was literally sitting on 40 levels. Day 31, I guess you could say I was feeling a little overconfident because I went out exploring the greater oceans, and I was immediately humbled by this ocean temple. Like, look at these guys. I'm getting absolutely butt blasted, and I'm in full prot 2 diamond armor. That is a lot of them. That is a lot of them. I also ran into a sea serpent. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, that is a scary experience. I never want to have to go through that again. 2 days later. Oh! Oh my gosh! Holy crap! That thing literally jumped across land to get to me. This just further reinforces the belief that I am horrified of the ocean. It is, like, look at this. I am getting destroyed by a zombie with a trident, and it's not even close. Something broke. Day 37, I went out exploring. I didn't find anything interesting. I just thought I'd let you guys know. Because, you know, this whole entire video is about exploring the oceans, so... Here's footage of me exploring oceans, and I missed that trident. Day 40, I finally got started on a base. I wasn't exactly sure what I was trying to go for here. I just wanted to go for something kind of cool, I guess. I had a nice time-lapse montage planned out for this segment of the video, just me building my house. But, this is what it looks like. Yeah, not the ideal, you know. I mean, Minecraft's background is nice and all that, but it's no time-lapse, you know? On day 43, I realized that I bit off way more than I could chew with this build. It was massive, at least for the amount of materials I was capable of gathering in 100 days. Why are you in that boat? Good sir, do you need assist? A cat is in here as well! On day 47, I made myself a larger boat with more storage space. And as I found out, this boat was really slow, but as it turned out, it was just because I'm really bad at sailing it. But while I was out mining materials, I found a map that led to buried treasure. Damn. I'm so lucky. After that encounter, I was completely tired of the ocean. I just really wanted to go back home at this point. So on day 53, I decided to call it a wrap and made my way back home. Bruh. What is with animals and things getting caught in my boats? Alright, it's day 57. I don't know why I threw it. Oh, please don't hit a villager. That'd be... very tragic. After making preparations and getting materials, I decided to go out and defeat an ocean monument. Because, I mean, it's an ocean video. It only makes sense for me to defeat an ocean monument. Or at least, that was the plan. You see, it turns out, traveling in a boat is really difficult in ice regions. And if that wasn't the worst part, this rat decided to try and ruin my entire operation. He failed. The following day, I went to take on the ocean monument, but then as you can clearly see on the screen, I can't see anything at all, so I decided to turn off my shaders, at least for this segment of the video. With my armor, the ocean monument was actually pretty easy, considering the fact that I don't have to worry about running out of air. It was mostly just the fact that I constantly was getting lost in an ocean monument. I've literally only beat ocean monuments like twice. Like, you don't understand. I had to Google where the remaining Elder Guardians were, and I'm getting destroyed by them. I have to go away. I did eventually find the third Elder Guardian, which may or may not have taken me 35 minutes, but we don't have to worry about that part. The main point is that I beat the ocean monument. As I returned on the long journey home, I did spot a pirate ship. Now, this meant a whole lot, because it was at this point that I added a mod that did add pirate ships, but it also added the Kraken. A beast so terrifying. It even... like, look at this thing. It shreds this sea serpent. It wasn't even a contest. As if there isn't already enough things in the ocean that can kill me. I added a Kraken. Why did I do this? Oh my god, those are sirens. Those are sirens. Those are sirens. No, 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 no. Oh, this is why I constantly carry earplugs. Oh, home. I can't tell you guys how physically exhausting the last 10 days were. I was so physically drained by all the different things that I did on this last ocean expedition that I decided to take the next couple of days to myself and just mined and harvested resources on the main island. On day 66, I began looking up all the different tools, weapons, armor, and equipment that I could use to help me kill the Kraken. I also went ahead and collected resources from a nearby village. No, don't worry about it. I promise you I had consent from these villagers to decimate their village. Day 71, I returned to the mines because I realized if I wanted to defeat a Kraken, I would need diamonds. Oh my gosh, I actually found diamonds. And the reason that I needed diamonds was because I wanted to craft the strongest bow in this mod pack. The diamond strengthened longbow. Another thing is stuck in my boat. What is this? Day 74, I decided to go into the Nether, specifically to look for some blaze rod. This was primarily so I could craft a brewing stand, which I would then use to obtain a cleric, therefore completing my island, meaning that the island is fully self-sufficient. Everything I need I can find on the island. And since I had amassed a lot of emeralds, I decided to use the cleric to buy ender pearls, which meant I could go and fight the ender dragon. So I got my inventory sorted out and made my way to the stronghold. Oh my gosh, I hate traveling in these ice biomes. A trident with Riptide would honestly be so helpful traveling this. That was until I remembered that I had this little sea moth thing that I could travel around in. I did eventually run into sea monster trouble, but with my new bow and arrow, it was a complete breeze. By day 80, I found the stronghold and eventually made my way to the I don't actually know what the room with the ender eyes is called. Oh god. Ender room? Portal room? I'm just gonna call it the portal room. I don't actually care what it's called. Actually, wait. How many eyes did I bring? Oh my gosh. I have one extra eye. I'm so lucky. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna throw an ender pearl. Pew. 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 Oh god. Oh god, I missed that water bucket. Alright, Mr. Ender Dragon, it's just you and me now. And good night. Give me that 70 levels. Where'd the egg go? Okay, so I might have lost the egg, but at least I beat the Ender Dragon. Yes! Riptide! Day 83, I set out to find a woodland mansion. And I found one, and I conquered it. Very, very thoroughly. I got a lot of totems of undying. But ultimately, I found something I did not expect to see at all. Yo, hold that arrow for me. Thank you for your totems. Oh my god, these stupid Vex are so annoying! Die! As I finished looting, I got out to return home, and that's when I noticed something interesting. No! No way! No! I recognize that! I don't believe that's here! Okay, we're going home. We're going home. We're going home. We're going home. For those of you who are unaware, that is a dragon's den, which spawns stage 4 or 5 dragon, which are huge. So in order to deal with this, I returned home in order to sort out my inventory and re-equip myself with better gear. After I got all of my gear and equipment sorted out, on day 85, I hit the oceans once again and returned to the location of the dragon den. Now I'll be honest with you guys, I was really nervous for this fight because I had fought the ice and fire dragons before, but never in an environment like this. I was so prepared for anything and everything that could possibly... And the dragon bugged out and got stuck. This is very anticlimactic. This is just disappointing. Having said that, I am very pleased to have killed this dragon because it allowed me to craft the second strongest armor in the game. Stronger than even netherite. Following the morning of day 88, I would spend the next 10 days grinding away, gathering materials, gathering resources, leveling up my equipment, enchanting my armor, all for the sole purpose of defeating the Kraken, because no matter what happened, I knew this fight with the Kraken could be my last. I just want it to be known, I still have consent from the villagers to dig up the sand. On day 98, I set out to find the Kraken. Now keep in mind, this journey was not easy. I spawned the Kraken like 4,000 blocks away. It was... I had to go through so many ice biomes. I found pillager outposts along the way. I even had trouble with sirens. Sirens, for crying out loud. Don't worry about it. I dealt with them fairly quickly, but it took me a little longer than I would have liked. There it is. There's the Kraken. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh god. That is horrifying. Oh my gosh, please die. Don't go for me. Holy crap, it actually went for me. Oh my god, no, I threw it. No. Oh. I accidentally threw my trident. Now, on my way to fight the Kraken, I did find a pillager outpost, and I did in fact kill a pillager to get the bad omen effect. And seeing as there was a village right next to where I killed the Kraken, I decided to start a raid. And so the raid began. As a matter of fact, these foolish pillagers had no idea what was coming to them. I just killed a Kraken. These guys mean nothing to me. Oh gosh. I was actually really glad that my gear was so completely overpowered, because this was so many pillagers. I could have died here, but with all of that said, when I slain the last pillager, I knew that it was over. I mean, it was kind of hard not to tell with all the fireworks going off, but you know, whatever, we won. On the night before day 100, I realized something totally crazy, because I had gone and started looking back at what we managed to achieve in this video, because a lot of the time, people often let their fears define who they are. I'm too scared to do this. I'm too scared to make a mistake. I'm too scared to take a jump. When I had first made this mod pack, I thought I had bitten off way more than I can chew. But going through these 100 days has shown me that the only limit that you have is the one that you think you have.